Hi and welcome to this week's Coaching Tip of the Week. My name's Neale Lewis, and this week we're going to go through probably one of the most important coaching tips for the whole of the session. So the whole idea behind this is cash is king, and I want to take you through 10 tips on how to get really on top of bringing in the money that's owed to you. Firstly, just make sure that you have got your conditions of sale, terms of sale right bang up to date. Exactly how you want people to do with business with you, and making sure that when you first meet a client, you really position very clearly how you're going to do business with one another. Next, doesn't matter how good you believe a customer to be, please make sure that you're really rigorous in terms of the credit check that you undertake with them. Make sure that they're very, very clear in terms of their credit worthiness, and do some due diligence around that fact. Fundamentally, just also make sure that you have got some really, really strong systems in place in order to manage your debtors. Make sure that you're very clear in terms of when you first meet up with people, how the whole systems, the process is going to work, through to when the job has been done, when you bill them, to when you then follow up, to then when you issue statements, to then potentially when you have to issue some stronger letters to get your money in. I think it's also a really salient point. It's a tough job being in the credit control department to make sure that you have got some great relationships with their credit control team. Just making sure that you're really looking after them so that it's your bill that gets paid first as opposed to someone else's. Have systems in place as well to ensure that you have got prompt billing, to make sure that if you have done a piece of work, rather than wait till the end of the month, start thinking about billing straight away. And also, you may have always had in your business the fact that we have 30 days, as that's our normal payment terms. Start thinking a bit more creatively. If you were 30 days, why not make it 14 days or 7 days? Or actually, why not say to people, our terms of business are we get paid before we start working together. That's the amount of value that we give. One of the things I used to do with one of my big clients as well is also think in terms of incentivizing them to pay earlier. Some of the big companies now are looking to pay you later and later. Why not think about having early settlement discounts so that if they pay you on time, there may be some benefits that you can give back to them. Also, really, 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 really important, and make it an action point of doing this, get your whole team in and train them on how your credit control process works, the importance of keeping on top of your debtors days and having them charged with some KPIs to make sure that they are doing their billing and they understand how much it is worth to get the money in. And to that point, key performance indicators around your debtors days. If you know exactly what your debtors days are, you can then put plans in place to bring those debtors days down. And boy, does it make a big difference to the bottom line of your business. You're getting money in that's in someone else's bank balance or bank account into your bank account. It then gives you options. You can either bring on more team members or do better marketing, but certainly it's going to have an impact in terms of getting on top of your debtors days. Unfortunately, sometimes things do go sour or people aren't prepared to pay you, and you need to make sure that you've got, again, a process in place to make sure that you've got good debt recovery options. One of the things I would always suggest is you've got a great relationship with a brilliant debt recovery solicitor so they can come in and really get some of that money owing. It's tragic the number of companies who are doing well but ultimately go out of business, not because of any significant management failure, but one of their big clients has gone down and then taken them down with them. So, some really key tips for the week. Have a great week and look forward to next time when we go through some more financial mastery with you.